enhance the touch control and frame rate respectively. Touch Boost is an all-round, in-depth optimization for touch control in games. We optimize the Android source codes to shorten the system reaction time. We also shorten the image frame response under touch controls. Not only that, we also prioritize the CPU support on touch controls. With Touch Boost, the response time for character movement in heavy loaded games is 16.2% faster. Especially in games like PUBG, while you're using your telescopes to aim at your enemies, the response time is 21.6% faster. Here is a video that shows you this magic. You can see this is a comparison of ColorOS 5 and 6 with HyperBoost 2.0, and you can see how well the Touch Boost works with this phone. Apart from Touch Boost, Frame Boost is also been optimized to give you much better graphics like no one else. It detects heavy loaded scenarios and then boosts the processor at a high frequency to keep the frame rate at a high and stable level. Overall speaking, the Frame Boost improves the frame rate by 38%. Now let me show you some comparisons. Here you can see the frame rate of Realme 3 Pro does not drop throughout the game and is constant, which is not the case with this competitor shown here. This shows that actually Realme 3 Pro frame rate is the best amongst all competitors at all times. We also asked, see here is another video to show you how this is working and gives you the best performance. We also asked some industry experts to evaluate the gaming performance of Realme 3 Pro. Just take a look at the results by GameBench officials and you can see that Realme 3 Pro crushes all the other pros in the market right now, giving you the highest and the smoothest frame rate amongst all. We wanted to test out Fortnite as well, but since it's not compatible with any other devices, we couldn't get that data for you. To further improve the gaming experience, Realme 3 Pro also improves on the gaming audio experience. We have changed the location of the speaker to the bottom right. This has been done so that it does not get blocked by your hands while gaming. This is the level of detailing that we have done for Realme 3 Pro. The combination of super linear speakers and smart power amplifier doubles the audio volume, giving you a much better audio experience. But for gaming, isn't a big battery absolutely necessary? Yes, with Realme 3 Pro, we are bringing a massive 4045 mAh battery, which is 15.6% higher than our previous Realme 2 Pro. Our tests in real-life scenarios indicates that with Realme 3 Pro, you can play 7 hours of PUBG, 9.5 hours of YouTube, and even 18.3 hours of web browsing without any additional charging. Realme 3 Pro also supports the CABC technology that increases your battery life up to 10%. Now let us show you how the battery life is in comparison with others. Here is the data. You can see that Realme 3 Pro's battery is very good. It either compares to or is much better than any other competitor in different scenarios in this segment. But these are the results when the CABC mode is not even turned on. Let's see the effect when we turn on the CABC mode. Now I think it's very clear that Realme 3 Pro easily beats any other phone in any other situation in this segment, having the best battery performance. But is a big battery enough? Well, we wanted to give you something bigger and something more with Realme 3 Pro. So Realme 3 Pro will come with Whoop 3.0. A 20-watt charger inside the box. Yes, my friends, it will be available inside the box with the phone when you buy it, so that you don't have to spend any extra penny just to buy the charger. But you still might not know how good Whoop 3.0 really is, except the 5 minutes of charge and 2 hours of talk time that you might have heard. Well, most fast charge solutions available today are based on high voltage that requires 2 rounds of voltage transformation process. What does this mean? Well, it means that this directly results in power loss and ultimately heating. After heating, the charging speed goes back to normal charge instead of fast charging. But this is not the case with Whoop 3.0. Whoop 3.0 introduces MCU smart control chip inside the adapter and is a low voltage solution that requires only 1 round of voltage transformation process, meaning less power loss and less heating. The charging efficiency is up to 97%. What's more, we put the voltage control circuit inside the adapter instead of the phone, so that the phone heating can further be highly reduced. Now, to give you more clarity, I have some data with me. Now, if you see from this data, the time that Whoop 3.0 takes to charge the entire phone is just 80 minutes. And when we compared it with 2 other fast chargers available on this popular device, with an 18-watt charger and a 30-watt charger, surprisingly, the time that it took to charge the entire phone was about 2 hours. So Whoop 3.0 is actually 44% faster. When compared with Redmi Note 7 Pro, it also is 14% cooler while charging. And let me remind you that with Whoop 3.0, the cost of making it is actually double of other fast chargers. But yes, we wanted to give you the best experience, and that is why we have this today. Now let me give you another example. Due to the efficiency and less heating, you can now play heavy loaded games like PUBG while they are being Whoop charged, without affecting the charging speed. The high voltage chargers that I just mentioned can't support the real fast charge while playing games, and the charging speed is dropped quickly to its normal charge, which you can see from this data. You can see that Realme 3 Pro charges to about 60% after playing PUBG for an hour, which in the case of competitors only charges to about 10% due to the charging speed going back to normal charge. With Whoop 3.0, we promise you that with 10 minutes of charging, you can click 1,000+ pictures, watch one full movie, play PUBG 3.5 rounds, or even talk on the phone for more than 5 hours. This is how good Whoop 3.0 really is. To guarantee your safety, which is also very important, Whoop 3.0 comes with a 5-level protection from the adapters to the phone. Globally, there are over 100 million users that have trusted and chosen this technology, and I'm sure you will love it too. Well, now comes my favorite part, the camera. As I said during Realme 3 launch as well, that hardware, image tuning and experience optimization are 3 core indispensable factors to produce a good picture. Now let me show you how we've improved and worked on all these 3 to give you the camera of Realme 3 Pro. The Realme 3 Pro's rear camera will have a 16-megapixel primary shooter with a Sony flagship sensor IMX519. It has a fixed pixel size of 1.22 micron and a large aperture of 1.7, the best in this segment. With the support of Spectra 250 ISP in the Snapdragon 710, our camera team has made Realme 3 Pro feature flagship image qualities. Let us check out some sample pictures. Just look at the overall level of detailing, the vivid colors, and how good each and every picture is. Now, as they introduced in Realme 3 Pro will feature the new and improved nightscape mode to give you the perfect pictures in the low light conditions. Just one click and Realme 3 Pro camera can shoot multiple pictures in RAW format like a burst. It can capture more details, highlights, shadows, and balance the overall brightness, leading to exceptional night shots. These are some sample shots of the same. In this picture, you cannot just miss the space between these two buildings and the level of detailing and how balanced the lights and brightness are in this picture. Isn't it amazing, guys? Now here is a comparison of the Realme 3 Pro Nightscape mode and others in the same segment. And again, you can see the level of detailing and the colors and the highlights that are captured in this picture. You can see that it's the best, isn't it? The magical chroma boost is also here, which is the one step from master shots. The enhanced chroma boost can improve the dynamic ranges and the colors in a better and more natural way, like you can see in this picture. Let's take a look at some sample pictures. The colors are so bright and vivid in every picture. Especially, just look at the red color of the chilies in this one. Isn't it absolutely beautiful? Well, here is another comparison of the Realme 3 Pro Chroma Boost picture with others in the same segment. And again, look at the color reproduction and the dynamic range and ultimately the level of detailing that is there in the Realme 3 Pro picture. Well, this is not it when we talk about the camera of Realme 3 Pro. For our users who want a higher resolution image, we have the Ultra HD mode in Realme 3 Pro. You can shoot a 64 megapixel picture in this mode. This can be done by multi-frame synthesis technology. But please note that this is not just copy-pasting pixels on 4 photos. Our Ultra HD optimizes 4x real pixels to produce outstanding pictures. Now here is a comparison of the Realme 3 Pro 64 megapixel Ultra HD mode with the 48 megapixel of Redmi Note 7 Pro, what everybody has been talking about. And you can judge for yourself the level of detailing, how it's captured for the Realme 3 Pro. This shows that it's not just about high megapixels, but